As you can see, I have installed GNS3 and I have started that. But before configuring GNS3, I need to create a disk and I need to install MikroTik in this disk, and after installing that, I want to introduce that disk to GNS3. You can see that I have downloaded MikroTik from MikroTik website, and this is 5.2, and of course now we have version 6.6, but the difference is minimal. I'm going to talk about that later. And you can see that I have a key level 6 here. The key name is key.key. Now I'm going to import this key into my MikroTik devices anytime that I am starting a device. And of course I'm going to start more than one device. So if in production actually you need a key for every device. But here, because I'm not in production, I don't think this is a violation of rules to use just one key for every device. So that's it. Let's go back, and first of all I need to use two commands. The commands exist in GNS3 installation folder. One of them is qemu-img and the other one is qemu. Let me open a command prompt, a Windows command prompt, and let's go to the installation folder, cd program files -gns3, and here first of all I need to create a disk, a physical disk, not a CD like the ISO image that I have downloaded. So I type qemu-img, and this is the command that I'm going to use. I select to create a disk, and using -f I want to format that. The format type is going to be qco2, and the name of the disk is going to be MikroTik .img. I'm selecting MikroTik just to keep everything simple, but you can select any name that you need to. And you need to specify a size for the disk that you are creating. 256 megabyte is quite okay. So type 256 and clear, and just you can see that the formatting is done and everything is done here. And if you go back here, you can find the file named MikroTik.img. Let me find that here for you. This is the MikroTik.img file that I have just created. 256 kilobyte is used right now, but the size is going to be 256 megabyte max. Okay, now I want to install MikroTik from this ISO image that I have downloaded to this disk that I have created right now. For this I need another command, and the command is gonna be this, qemu.exe this time, and the name of the disk is going to be MikroTik.img, and I am going to select this to boot, and the boot is going to be D. D is the name of the ISO file that you have created. This is going to be your CD-ROM actually. And based on this assumption that we have created this with only one partition, the partition name is going to be C, so the CD-ROM is going to be D, as you can see. And this is not the actual CD-ROM on your system. This is going to be the CD-ROM that qemu is used virtually. So I just type D here and type -CD-ROM to tell this that this is a CD-ROM. And the CD-ROM's name is MikroTik. Let me find the exact name, and this is that. MikroTik 5.2 full level 6.iso. Okay? Now you can see the qemu is started from D, and now we have the option to install. Let me first wait for some seconds to install everything on this. So we have selected to boot from CD-ROM, as you can see, and now you can see that I am going to install the services, and because I have a level 6 key here, I just want to install everything available here. And you can see that it tells that for selecting all type A, I type A, and you can see everything is checked here. And after that, it tells me to press I to install this locally, or Q to cancel or reboot. Q is for quit and I is for install. So I type I and installation is going to be selected. Do you want to keep old configuration? No, I don't want to keep old configuration. I don't have any configuration yet, and I don't want to keep anything. Continue. Yes. You can see the partition is going to be created, and after a moment the installation is going to be complete. You can see the formatting disk is done right now. The installation is going to be finished after a moment, and we need to wait for some seconds before installation is complete. And the services now are going to be installed one by one. You can see the user manager, UPS, security, routing, and everything is going to be installed, and the installation is quite fast. You do not need to wait too long for this, and of course you need just one installation, and you are going to use that one installation for everything. Now you can see that I need to press enter to reboot, and I don't want to boot into CD-ROM again, so let me press C. What is going to happen? You can see that the found hard drive as ID primary C, and let me close this. Now the installation is complete. The next command checks to see the installation is done quite okay. So for this I need to select qemu.exe, and it is going to be MikroTik.img for the disk that I have just created. And now I want to boot from C, the partition that I have installed everything on that. And you can see the qemu starts, and this tells me that MikroTik is installed on this disk. So let me wait for some seconds, and after a moment you should see the prompt that comes and asks you for the admin username and password. This may take a little while because this is going to boot this, and let me wait for that. And I need to wait because I have installed every services. You can see the MikroTik login is the start. I want to select admin, and the password is empty for the first installation. You can see that everything is done and everything is quiet. Okay, so I type system shutdown and hit enter, press Y, and MikroTik is shut down nicely. So you have created your qemu image and you have installed everything on that. You can see it is only 60 megabytes. And in the next section I want to show you how you can import this image into your GNS3 environment.